today's case study video, we are going to see about the life skill topic, that is social emotional learning. So here we have Sonia and Ashita with me. We are going to discuss about how social emotional learning is implemented in the classroom and whether it is necessary for a teaching and learning process. So who is ready to answer?
Social emotional learning. By the word we mean that there are people in our society and as well as socially with people which have different emotions. It is not that everybody have the same kind of thought or the same kind of emotions. So while we take this into a classroom environment, it's very important to understand the emotional needs of each and every individual, and this is how a teacher has to cooperate and understand each and every student individually. So social emotional learning plays a vital role in both a student as well as a teacher.
So Ashita, how did you implement in your classroom?
When I was entering into the classroom, I was handling with 30 different people who each individual, as our sister said, each individual will have each different type of emotions that will be dictating in certain situations. At that time, when we are handling 30 different people who at one point a child will be very happy and excited and another child at the same time will be sad. So we can't take the classroom without understanding the dynamics of social emotional learning. So as a teacher, we cannot teach them or we cannot just teach them. We have to just go with the children, and first we need to understand. For me, first as a practitioner, I understood their age, their adolescence age, emotions, core emotions. Because for the children, I handled the children of age 13 to 15. At that time, the teens were, they had a lot of peer pressures. At that time, certain emotions which they are emoting are very aligned with this teenage adolescence pressure. So after recognizing that, we can't talk one-on-one very easily, like calling our children, because sometimes they think it is a blockage, because a teacher calling us in front of everyone is like something a shameful act for them. So what I did, when they are having a class with us, I just went into with them and I just had a general conversation and I just built a trustworthy emotion with them. After they are trusting me, they started giving the reason for the emotion, and after knowing that, I understood, okay, the child is coming up with certain kind of emotion due to the situations. And then every time we can't go and suppress or control someone's emotion. Certain situations we can do, not at every time. Then after I'm telling them, I started to give them a self-awareness about themselves. I gave some activities to diagnose them. Like I went to the student and I told, okay, if you are feeling in this situation, if you are feeling this emotion, you should emote in this way. I can't tell the child, don't emote your emotion, but I can tell in which way. I can regularize the student in doing that. And once I started regularizing the student in doing this, like if you get a good marks in this paper, you learn to take turns how to control that emotion also. And even if the child fails in a subject or gets a less mark, the child will know to manage their emotion. That's how we can build the child in managing their emotion, so that in further they will follow up this till they will evolve in this work. So that's how I implemented it in the classroom.
Right, so Ashita. So Sonia, what do you think about our design thinking in our learning process? Are we empathizing the students?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Design thinking plays a major role in the classroom while we implement it, because design thinking allows us to understand, to empathize the students as well as me as a student teacher. We empathize so many things. We understand how things have to be taken individually. It's not like just it is being made for a common goal. It is for an individual purpose. We are implementing the design thinking, and it has a major role. So by the way, we have seen like social emotional learning is about understanding the person individually. So when it comes to a part of as a part of our design thinking, so here I understand like the social emotional learning is also a part of design thinking, where we empathize as well as it's very important that it plays a major role individually with each and every student teacher here, and I as a student teacher feel proud of being a design thinker. Thank you.
So thank you Sonia and Ashika, well said about the social emotional learning and how you have tried